Wayne Hills, one of the most storied public schools in the state of New Jersey, winning championship after championship, a dominant force in football. Teams feared the thought of even facing Coach Olson and his group of athletes because they knew they were going to lose. There are multiple reasons why they won 55 games in a row. They have toughness, dedication, and one goal as a family. After 25 years of coaching, Coach Olson's final season is due to be a great one, winning 8 of the last 9 state championships. Anything shorter than a 12-0 season is a failure. When Coach Olson is no longer a Patriot and seniors rise under defensive coordinator and new head coach, Wayne Demikoff.
You understand me, Doug? Right? If you don't stop the fullback, and the quarterback, it's going to be a long night for us. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're doing now. Right? Each game, we're trying to get better as a team. And to get better as a team, each guy's got to get better. You got to believe in each other. Let's get it done. Hills on now. 1, 2, 3, Hills.
Yeah, 39-yard kick here for Eric Martinez. Down 20-11, minute 26 left in the game. Let's see what he does here. The ball's down, it's a good snap, the kick is up, and it is well short, and this game is pretty much over. Wayne Hills has no way of stopping the clock. Pascack Valley will take the ball back with the lead, 20-11, a minute 22nd left. And that's really what did it for this Pascack Valley team to win the game. And they pour the Gatorade on the coach. The fans are celebrating, the players are celebrating. The clock is not run down yet, but it's just about over. And now as the clock strikes 0, this game is over, 20-11, Pascack Valley. That will be the end of the Olson dynasty. There will be no more Olsons walking through the door at Wayne Hills. This is the last game in Kevin Olson's storied career, the last game in Coach Olson's storied career.
Training's huge. No team, no sport can walk onto the field and be like, all right, you know what? We're gonna win the state championship. We all have our own expectations, shoes to fill, and a story of our own. I started playing football when I was really young, 3rd, 4th grade. It was just something I really wanted to do with my friends. I wanted to get out there, I wanted to run, I wanted to, start young so that I could do it throughout high school, and all my friends were doing it. So I just got the paper, I brought it home to my mom, asked if I could do it, and sure enough, I got my equipment that day, and I was ready to go.
Actually, my first year playing football was my freshman year when I first came into Wayne Hills. I was always a soccer kid my whole life, but in 8th grade I was one of the bigger kids in the grade, and one of the coaches came up to me and asked me if I would join the football team. And and I heard a lot about how successful Wayne Hills has been. I knew the soccer team wasn't as strong, so I decided to drop the sport of soccer and join football. I used what I learned from soccer and brought it to the football field, being the kicker, and it's brought me a long way, and I don't regret the decision of switching.
I started playing football when I was in 2nd grade, I think it was, and I played for Boys and Girls Club. I was a running back, and at first when I started I wasn't great, but I wasn't horrible either. And as the years went on, I got better. I came into high school, and I thought I was going to be playing receiver, and I got transformed into a quarterback. And as that happened, as the years went on, I progressed very much, and now it's senior year, and I'm ready to go.
Well, I started playing football from my older siblings. The history of Wayne Hills High School football has always been around my family ever since I've been born. Players like Ray Van Penen, Carlton Marson, I always wanted to be like them and just carry the tradition of Wayne Hills football.
I started playing football when I was 5 or 6 years old. A letter came into the house, and my dad said, "You want to play football?" And he showed me the letter, and I was really excited, and I asked him if I could sign up, and that year I signed up.
I came into Wayne Hills knowing of the legacy of Wayne Hills football, but didn't appreciate it much until Coach Olson came up to me in the hallway one day and said that I needed to do this for the good of the team.
I started playing when I was 5 years old, and my older brother and dad really got me into it, and then once I started playing, I just started to love the game a lot.
I was in about 8th grade when I first started playing football with tackle. I always played flag when I was little, but I really started watching the New York Giants a lot, and Osi Minoro, I always had an eye on him. He sort of inspired me to play defensive end position, and that's my favorite position I play.
I started playing football when I was very young. My brother played it before I did, and my father kind of just pushed me into it, and I liked it ever since.
Grade, a lot of my friends played football. I really wanted to see what it'd be like for me. I thought it was pretty interesting, and actually in that first year, I actually thought of quitting football, but my mom wouldn't let me quit. I stuck with it. I liked it all throughout the years, and I kept playing, and I actually just recently stopped, but I'm playing again, and I think football is a sport for me.
Well, I started playing back in 2nd grade when I was really young, and I just remember watching the NFL as a little kid. It always got me psyched, and I just stuck to it ever since I started playing, and I just always loved it, and it's been a lifestyle ever since then. Can't let go of it.
Let's see how much better we got. Let's send a message tonight that you do not want to play us.
That's the man who put together a program heard about across the country. And there is no question that the loss of Coach Chris Olson is a huge one. But he has left us with a man who has been around the game his whole life. A guy who will hold together the tradition at Wayne Hills, who will lead this family to a state championship. Under Coach Wayne Demikoff, we will fight.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
Never can ever replace a Chris Olson. He's obviously, we only have a program because of him. 26 years at this institution, building what he did, 15 trips to the state finals. Just an incredible career. So there is no replacing Coach Olson. The good news is Coach Demikoff served under him for 15 years, so the transition won't be as crazy as if an outsider had come in. But certainly, if there's anybody who can soften the blow of losing a Coach Olson, it would be Coach Demikoff.
My thoughts on Coach Dem are that he is definitely a very well intelligent coach, and he can definitely get us to where we need to be in the state title game, and definitely could fill the shoes of Coach Olson.
Coach Dem, I'm excited that he was our coach. I was happy it wasn't some guy from Paramus or any other random person. He knows a lot about this program, and he's going to keep a lot of the traditions alive, which I'm happy about.
New coach this year, Coach Wayne Demikoff. He's an awesome guy. He coached me as a defensive back. He also coaches running backs, and now he's going to be the head coach of the Patriots. So I think it's real big shoes to fill, especially when you're coming in place of Coach Olson, who's such an outstanding coach, known all over the country. But I think he's going to do amazing. He's been by Coach Olson's side for many years. And I think he knows what he's doing. I think he's a real smart guy, and I'm excited to work with him. I'm excited to learn from him. I'm excited to just, be coached by Coach Demikoff.
and this is my first year at Wayne Hills, and he taught me a lot so far, and I can't wait to learn more.
Yeah, for years and years it's been Coach Olson, Chris Olson, Olson. When I came in here, I heard, play for Olson. He's the best coach around, Olson. And always in the background, there was Coach Demikoff, who was Olson's right-hand man. This year, Olson leaves, his last son leaves, and now it's Coach Demikoff's turn to take over. And honestly, I couldn't be more excited. I think the things that Olson has brought into this program will stay, but Demikoff will keep them and grow upon them.
Coach Demikoff, he's a good coach. I have a very good feeling he'll lead us to victory this season. He knows exactly what we need, where we need people, and where we need improvement.
I would say, Coach Demikoff has learned a lot from Coach Olson and taken a lot from him as far as when it comes to preparing for an opponent. The two of them are very similar. They are master technicians when it comes to reviewing film and seeing the little things, the little nuances of the game. And as far as preparation is concerned, very similar. As far as on-field mannerisms, similar but different. Coach Olson is very, very fiery, whereas Coach Dem, while he is fiery, he can get his point across to you in a different manner than Coach Olson sometimes, and kids respond to both of them.
It's an honor, to replace Coach Olson and all the things that he's done here, and it gives me a lot of pride to be able to be the guy to go out there and carry on the things that he's established here and make sure that the program continues with the high level of excellence that we've had here for the last 30 years.
Found out that Demikoff got the job, I was thrilled. I mean, he has so much experience and he's been with us for a while, so I knew he was going to lead us in the right direction, and I can't wait to get the season started. And I feel like he's just going to be like another Olson. He's going to be there for many years, build many championships. I mean, the man knows what he's doing. He's a great coach, great guy, and I just can't wait for the season to start.
Coaching staff, I think, is pretty good. We'll do just fine without Olson. Olson was a great coach, yes, but I think Demikoff can fill the shoes of Olson. I mean, we've been in the weight room. I haven't really seen anything on the field, but even in the weight room, he's always keeping us on track, always making sure we're doing what we got to do. He's got great expectations for the team, so I feel like he could fill the shoes really. Make us a successful team.
We're expecting from all of them, because when you get seniors that do not buy in or don't work hard, that has an effect on the whole team. So we need every single senior to contribute, to work hard, to provide that leadership I just talked about. That's when we'll know that we're a successful team.
Well, every year we have seniors who need to step up, and every year they do. Our program is unique in that a lot of times kids have to wait their turn before they get on. You could be a sophomore and a junior playing at another school, but at Wayne Hills, sometimes you have to wait till your senior year to get that chance. We've won 8 state championships here, and out of those 8 state championships, we've only had the same quarterback start that game once. So one kid did it where he started two of those games. Or won 2 of those games, I should say. So a lot of times you have a new senior stepping in, and it's his turn. So every year somebody steps up, and they have to in order for us to be successful. It's just kind of like a Wayne Hills tradition, waiting your turn until you're a senior and stepping right in and playing. We don't expect to lose anything just because you don't have varsity experience. We don't expect to take a hit at that position.
Training's huge. It's probably the biggest part of our season. Get in there a couple weeks after the season ends, and we're weightlifting and we're running, and the linemen are doing what they got to do. The receivers are doing what they got to do. The running backs are definitely running. Everybody's doing what they got to do, because everyone has their own job, and if you're not getting it done, we're not going to get it done in the season. So training is 99% of our season, and getting that ring and being state champions.
Some of the other teams we play, they look a lot smaller than us, and Wayne Hills is always known to have big kids on the team. And you know, that's not just because we live in Wayne. It's because we train extra hard. We're always in the weight room, we're always outside, we're always working harder and harder to be bigger, and that's a huge part of the game.
My expectations are that we're going to do very good this year. We have a new coach. He knows what he's doing. All of us have been working hard in the weight room, and when that happens, we take it out on the field. Everyone this year is expecting to go to the state championship, and I know we can do it.
Personal expectations for next year is definitely to start and to help my team succeed and make it to the state title and win it.
Well, what I want to do for this football season is just carry the legacy that Wayne Hills football has had. Last year, we didn't have the best season, but I feel like this year we can definitely pull out a state championship ring like Wayne Hills has always done. It's always been a great thing for Wayne Hills to win a state championship. In losing last year, Coach Olson's last season definitely made this team a lot stronger, and I feel as though I can contribute as much as I can to try and get this team another victory in the state championship.
Expectations as a returning starter to Wayne Hills football is to be known as a leader by my teammates and all the upcoming freshmen. I want to be looked upon as someone they can trust and as someone that can pull them through to a win this year and a victory for the state champions.
My expectations for this football season is to bring back the Wayne Hills tradition and go into that state championship and win that ring.
You know, we have a lot of great expectations this year, and of course the main one is to win the state championship again. And to do that, it's going to, like I said before, a lot of hard work and dedication, but it will all pay off.
Well, I mean, I have high expectations. I mean, I'm looking to play wide receiver, maybe a little deep back. The coach has been talking to me about maybe possibly getting a starting position. We've been working out, we've been lifting, I've been training really hard. I'm looking forward to the season. I'm hoping I can get a starting position, and if I do, no matter where the coach needs me, I'm looking to put in my 110% effort to make sure this team is successful.
Training is such an important part of Wayne Hills football. We start really early, like 2 weeks after the state championship's over, we're back in that weight room starting. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, every day, lifting hard. Me as a lineman, we take the linemen down to the field and get some running in, conditioning. You know, it's really great, and it just, you can never start way too early.
Or to win, to redeem ourselves from last year and win that state championship that we never got.
We need great leadership from the seniors. That's a definite. Without the leadership of the senior class, you know, you've seen it kind of in the past where when you don't get great leadership, things underneath start to crumble. So that is the most important thing that we need is leadership from seniors, just hard work. And we've seen, as you know, to this date, there's been a lot of hard work put in the weight room. As long as that carries over onto the field, I think we're going to be fine.
Just being a family. Captains taking the field. The coaches' pregame speeches, just the team uniting together, you know, as one big family.
Means a lot. Let's find out. Let's find out tonight.
Maintaining Wayne Hills tradition, you know, that's when it all seems worth.
Being a Patriot means being a role model, but not just to your team, to your town as well. People have to look at you in your town and go, wow, that kid plays Wayne Hills football. I want to be just like him. Being a Patriot also means being a champion, more specifically a state champion, and that's what me and my team plan to do this year, pull out a victory in the state championship.
It means a lot to me because ever since I was little, I started watching the games and I realized, wow, this is like something I really want to be a part of. And now that I'm here, it's like, I can't wait to do it.
Patriot means almost everything. I mean, when you play sports here at Wayne Hills and putting that jersey on those game days, especially like for me, Friday nights, under the lights, all your friends watching, there's nothing like it. You have your family in the stands, you just look up at them, you know. The feeling's indescribable. There's no word to describe it, honestly. I mean, I love it.
Patriot to me means family. We grow together, we learn together. Football is a team sport, and we need to work together as a team.
Being a Patriot means a lot of things to me. It makes my family feel proud of me for continuing the legacy of Wayne Hills football. It also makes me seem like a role model to the younger groups of people, and just making sure that Wayne Hills football will always be great and that they will continue the legacy once I'm gone. And it's also for me to be part of this team. It's a real honor, and I will always want to continue everything that's always been Wayne Hills football.
Well, I just moved here last year. I'm not a Patriot for the full 4 years, but I know to be a Patriot, the kids, you got to make an example for them. I mean, I haven't been here this whole time, but now I know what it's like to be a Patriot.
It means a lot to be a Patriot. I remember when I was a little kid going to the Hills games. I was a little kid running around the field and just watching. And I always thought to myself, I'm like, I be a part of this team, and I really want to give my everything for this team, and I just couldn't wait
for another football team. But being on the varsity field on Friday nights, you know, playing under the lights, I got the chance to play as a sophomore. You really understand what kind of program this is. It's more than just football. It's family, it's friends, and everyone around you just always cares about you. The moms are always helping out, the dads are out there every night, the traditions we have, the rock, the helmet. It's really a special thing to be a part of, and I love being a Patriot.
A lot to be a Patriot to me. Just the tradition and the history behind it. We were always the winning team, always the team to come up on top. In the past, it seemed like even one of my fellow teammates, Jake McPean, and his brother, Greg Olson, just a whole lot of great players to come up through this program.
Patriot means coming out here, working very hard, you know, ignoring the pain, and playing at our hardest, being a family.
We're counting on you. You gotta be sharp. Okay?
It was a major part of your life.